Hello, welcome to the Aicast tutorial series. Whether you are a beginner or an advanced user, we will help you easily master every feature of Aicast so that you can efficiently produce audiobooks. If you have any questions about the product or if you need audiobook production services, please feel free to contact the customer service email provided in the description below. Hi everyone, today I'll be demonstrating how to use the Workspace and team collaboration features. First, on the left-hand side of the Aicast interface, you will see Team Settings. When you enter Team Settings, the number of teams you can create will depend on the permissions included in the plan you purchased. Click Create a Team, then click the pencil icon to edit the team's name. Here you can directly add colleagues or teams by entering their email addresses. When you first register, you will automatically get one personal workspace. But if you want multiple person workspaces, the icons with multiple heads, those will depend on your plan and how many workspaces your permissions allow you to create. To create a workspace, go to Team Settings and click Create a Team in the top right corner. To delete a team, please click the trash can icon. It will then ask you whether you want to move members to another workspace or remove them entirely. As for purchased credits, they cannot be freely transferred. So if you want to add credits to a shared workspace, the team owner, that is, the manager, must be the one to purchase them. If other team members buy credits under plans, those credits will only go to their own personal workspace and will not be shared with the team workspace. Credits cannot be transferred between users, so please keep this in mind. If an account has not yet been registered in Aicast, the system will automatically generate a password for that user. As the team leader or account owner, you can click the eye icon to view that password or enable auto-generated passwords in the top right corner. Once enabled, the system will automatically generate new passwords for team members every 90 days. This makes it easier for account owners to manage their teams. In one workspace, I can invite up to 10 colleagues, including myself, so 9 additional members. I can also assign one of them as my team leader. On the left-hand side of their account, there will be a hidden button. I can select, for example, this colleague as the team leader. After clicking, it will ask for confirmation, and below that, it will display the team leader's permission description. First, as the account owner or team manager, my permissions include setting or removing team leaders. I can invite or remove team members and perform all document uploads, moves, deletions, and other editing actions. Now, the team leaders' permissions allow them to invite or remove team members and to upload, move, or delete documents. Each team can only have one team leader. Team leaders cannot assign another team leader, and their authority will never surpass the team manager. The hierarchy is account owner/team manager at the top, then team leader. Next is the team member role. Team members can upload documents, and within the first 3 minutes, they can delete them. After that, any document moves or deletions must be handled by the team leader or the account manager. Okay, let's confirm that. In my account, I have many workspaces, and I can freely move my files between them. I just click the 3-dot menu in the bottom right corner of each file and choose Select Files. Then I can move the files to any workspace. Alright, the move is done. But when moving files, you need to pay attention to which workspaces you own and which ones you are invited to. If you move files into a shared workspace owned by someone else, once you move them there, you cannot move them back yourself. The owner will have to move them back for you. There's also an Export Aicast file function. This allows users to download a backup. So, if your workspace is running out of space and the document has already been exported and you don't plan to modify it further in the near future, we recommend you download a backup. When you upload the same document again later, the audio-visual and AI analysis functions will deduct credits again because the system treats it as a brand new upload. It won't remember that you worked on it before, so credits will still be deducted. One of the main advantages of Workspaces is that they allow teams to collaborate on the same text. For example, I may divide a project into 3 stages. In the first stage, an editorial colleague uploads the EPUB file of an ebook, assigns all the roles, and checks for mispronunciations. In the second stage, another colleague selects suitable background music and does the final proofreading. Finally, the output is generated. As long as you go to Team Settings, if you're the account owner or a team leader, you can invite your team members into the workspace to collaborate. Once the project is finished, if you remove a member's account from your workspace, they will no longer have access to that document. To manage your team, if you want to see how many colleagues have worked on a document within a workspace, you can go to the 3-dot menu at the bottom right of the document and select Usage Record. This will show how many credits have been consumed in total for that document, and you can also filter by team member to see who contributed. If the account owner or team leader wants to review all members' permissions, there are 2 ways. 1. Go to the FAQ section via the question mark icon in the bottom right corner. 2. In Aicast, under Team Settings, click the Team Leader button. As the account owner or team leader, you will see the permission details. Team members themselves cannot see this screen. To view the overall usage of your account, you can go to Account and Usage Records, where you can see, by month, how many characters were used, how many credits were consumed, and how many credits remain. If you want to check the usage of a single document, go to the 3-dot menu at the bottom right of the book and select Usage Records. You will see the total credits consumed and which colleagues edited the file. You can use the drop-down menu to filter by colleague, and it will also show you which functions consumed the credits. If you have any issues regarding credit consumption, go to Plans, scroll down, and you will see your purchased plan details, permissions, and service rates. As for Aicast's pricing, service rates, and credit deduction logic, we will cover those in another video. Alright, now let me switch to the team leader's perspective. The account owner has already sent me an invitation for team collaboration. Using the temporary password from the invitation email, I log into Aicast. After logging in, I see the invited workspace, which is called Aicast. In my account, I can update my password manually. I enter the temporary password, then set a new one. After logging in, I can now see the editing team and start working. As a team leader, in Team Settings, I can see the team name, as well as the accounts and passwords of the account owner and other members. For example, this is the password I reset, and this one is the temporary password created when the invitation was sent. I can also reset passwords here, or, after discussing with the team owner, I can remove members. As a team leader, I do not have permission to create new teams. In Plans, since I belong to someone else's workspace, I don't have a plan subscription yet. If necessary, I can choose to upgrade membership. As a team leader, I also have permission to delete documents. I can click the 3-dot menu at the bottom right of a document and move it to the trash. However, it won't appear in my trash because this workspace belongs to the account owner. Instead, the deleted file will go into the account owner's trash. If I deleted a file by mistake and want it restored, the account owner has to recover it from their trash and move it back into the workspace. Now, let me show you how this works from the perspective of a regular member. After accepting an invitation and logging into Aicast with a temporary password, I see all the workspaces I have access to. In my account settings, it shows that I have not registered yet, since I logged in with a temporary password. To register, I enter my email and create a password, then confirm via email authorization. After that, I have my own account and password. Back to the account owner's perspective, the file deleted by the team leader can be restored by going into the trash, selecting the file, and clicking Restore to move it back into the editing team's workspace. Also, note that each workspace can have up to 10 members working at the same time. But working at the same time means on different documents, not on the same document simultaneously. For example, in the morning, 5 colleagues can each work on a different document within the same account. They can do editing, add music, and export files simultaneously without interference. However, if another colleague tries to open the same document while it is being edited, the system will show "Document is being edited," and they won't be able to enter. We also recommend that you back up regularly. For example, click the three-dot menu in the bottom right corner and select Export Aicast File. This will save all your settings, including voice actor selections and background music. All right, that's the end of today's introduction to the Workspace and team collaboration features. If you have any further questions, please leave them in the comments below. We will review all questions and decide whether to address them in future episodes. That's it for today. Thank you all. Goodbye.